It's the Frank Show. What? The Frank Show.
Frank.
Come on, the Frank Show.
What?
What? The
Frank.
Frank Show.
Frank.
Come on, the Frank Show. What? The Frank Show. Come on, the Frank Show. It's time for the show. Aloha headsets, Frankie Boy here, and it is time for the Frank Show. Now, today we were going to do a drunken bar fight review, and I started to work on it, but I came to the realization that this game is not yet complete, and the developer knows it, and the community knows it, so doing a review, to be brutally honest, unless I was just going to candy coat it, would be kind of trashing the game, which is not something I want to do because it really is a fun game. Now, I get to my point. VR games are not the games that we are used to. We're used to getting pretty damn extremely polished games from monolithic-sized companies with offices all over the world that are perfect, almost perfectly made. They maybe have a patch or two, but nothing we have to worry about. We're never stressed that the controls aren't going to work. We're never stressed that the entire game is just going to be broken. We're never stressed about a general number of things that can sometimes happen with PSVR games. Now, PC VR games have a great system for this called Early Access, where the developer explains that what you're buying into is not the final version of the game, and they need your help to make it better. And this makes sense. Some of these games are just cash grabs, but some of these games really do take community input. Listen to the community, have a Discord. Hear what people say, put changes in, get feedback on the changes. I mean, really craft the game around what people actually want to play, not just one person, but a community's voice, which I think is an amazing thing, especially for VR games, because it's not something normal for us. Everybody's reality or way that they're viewing or way that they're feeling the game or experiencing the game is always going to be completely different. This is the most immersive tech we've ever had, and we're an audiovisual culture to begin with, and now we're basically cutting off all senses except for audiovisual. And we also have hand presence. I mean, come on. So VR is a powerful medium, and we have a way to change this. Now, like I said, Drunken Bar Fight is a perfect example for what I'm talking about right now. It has great gameplay, honestly, and local gameplay is fun. You can have buddies come over and you can fight them. It's really a good game, but it suffered from no smooth turn. It didn't even have a click turn. It just had this awkward kind of aim and look where you're going, and it just didn't work very well. And the developer heard us and had no idea that people were not so into not having smooth turning, and he's fixing it. He issued it, sent the patch out to Sony, and said it would be very soon, but Sony found a little bug in it. They had to update it again, so it's going to be a little bit longer. But the point of this story is that he reached out. He saw the community did not like it, and he took measures to fix it immediately. Now, this is only one example. Tons of PSVR games have been doing this and saying this and have been updated and gotten so much better. Even a game that I loved at the start, Sports Bar, was just PlayStation VR players with just a couple games, and it was great because it was still fun to goof around with your buddies. Fast forward to today, the exact same game, nothing, just free DLC, tons more games, up to 12-player rooms, multiplayer that is cooperative and cross-platform. I mean, Rift Vive players are playing with you too, so it is a completely different game than what it was a year ago, and there was no way for them to market it as such with the PlayStation Store. Now, what I am asking for, or kind of throwing out there, or thinking what you guys think, is I think PlayStation needs some kind of disclaimer, some kind of update, or some kind of thing that goes on that they say with just VR games, or maybe even they could push it more towards indie games in the future, because it makes sense that this game is working within the community and it's gonna get better over time, and this is a solid release. This game works. I mean, I don't want them to give us some kind of trash that doesn't work at all, but I want them to give us this game works like what we're getting right now, but at least a little like the developer is passionate about staying with this community, chatting with you, finding out what's wrong with this game, and it will be fixed over time. Even if it's not early access, even if that's not what they call it, they need some kind of message that says that to the masses about VR games, because they continually do get better. The developers are, I mean, honestly, I've not been in gaming for too long. I've been a gamer for too long, but not actually in gaming for too long. And it's nuts how many people are doing AMAs or reaching out on Twitter. You can send them an email, you can send them a Facebook, and they will respond. They will answer your questions. I mean, as much as they're allowed to answer you. I mean, I don't get any any kind of special treatment half the time either, or else I got to sign something, and nobody wants to do that. But you know what I mean? They are actually real people that are making games that they like making for people that are liking their games, and they want your feedback. I mean, we are saving them tons of money, you guys, just talking about their games in the comments. I mean, they could have focus groups galore, but they don't have money for that kind of stuff. We're helping them that way, and they are building better games that way. The VR community is something different than normal flat gaming community. Flat gaming community, it's sad to say, but they are playing the exact same games. A lot of them that we've been playing for years and years and years and years and years and years, and it's just gotten to my soul, I guess. I guess that's what it is. I don't want to play the same game over and over, and VR has made me feel like a kid again, and I like to know that the people making me feel like a kid again probably feel like a kid again developing. They're like, oh my god, this is so much fun. Look what I can do. You know what I mean? Like, imagine you're a game programmer and you get to jump into your world. That's never been able to really happen before, and it's got to be so much fun. And knowing that people like your game or want your game fixed, even bad, terrible feedback is good, you guys, because they're going to learn from it, and at least some of them respond. Some of them don't say anything at all, and in time, we're going to learn who those people are, and we will spot them right ahead, and we will tell them that if they don't listen to our command, we're not going to do it. We're not going to help them at all. We're not going to help them with their games. But that's it, you guys. My spiel, my rant, my point. I hope you get it. I hope you understand that going forward, all of the reviews, I'm going to be honest, you guys. I'm going to be honest, but I'm going to always have the disclaimer. This is a VR game at the beginning, and it can always get better over time. So anyway, thank you all for listening to my spiel. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoy the channel. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have an amazing day today. I hope you have an amazing day tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day after that. Sometimes on a weekend, I'm a little flaky with videos, but I'll try. Anyway, I think I thanked you for coming through, but I don't mind thanking you again if I have to. If you'd like to, you can hit that thumbs up button where I don't practice where it is. It's somewhere down there, and you can do that if you would like to. You can also hit that subscribe button if you want to. Wait, that's not my thing. My thing is, and also, if you want to stay up to date on everything PlayStation VR and you don't mind this ugly mug, friggin' subscribe. I mean, come on. All right, smooches. Do you guys like the walking off thing? I've been doing a walking off thing the past couple of videos, and I used to do the walk towards the camera thing and turn it off, but I'm not sure which is better. I feel like the walking towards the camera is definitely a little bit more like, oh, Frankie's talking to me at the end. And I like that because I feel like I'm talking to you guys too, but especially because now I'm sitting down. But I don't know. What do you like better? I feel like the other one feels a little more professional. Like, oh, he just walked off. He's like done. Like oh, that's it. That's the end of the video. And this, who knows how much longer it could go on for, because I can even see the timer. I could try to play the game and go to 10 minutes and 1 second, but you know what? I'm not going to do that.